What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Coach Black, your internet relationship and breakup coach. Before we get started, I do want to say thank you so much for being here today, for tuning in to another video. You literally could have been doing anything, but you chose to spend a few moments with me, and I appreciate it. I do not take that for granted. I'd ask that you go ahead and like this video so we can get this content out to more people dealing with breakups that have questions and that need help. And also that you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell so you don't miss any of the videos that I put out around breakups and relationships. Today's topic is, why do exes come back after no contact? This is very important to understand, and the reason I wanted us to talk about this today is that I think it can give you the motivation to stick with no contact and remember the end goal and some of the psychology and how this is working on your ex and why they will ultimately come back after you've been in no contact for some time. All right, so what you need to understand is, when a breakup initially happens, your ex ultimately kind of doesn't care, right? They might be nice about how they deliver the message to you, but emotionally they are not as engaged as you are because they have been thinking about this and considering this for some time. So that internal conversation has been going on. Should I do this? Should I stay? What are the pros and cons of the relationship? So in the beginning, your ex is pretty confident and comfortable around the breakup. What happens over time though is that will change, and I'll explain to you why. So first, you have to understand that human beings tend to take actions based on two things primarily. The first one is the desire to gain pleasure. All right, so we do things that we enjoy and that we know is going to bring us some sense of joy and pleasure, like the types of food that we eat, playing video games, hanging out with certain friends, vacation. All of these things, we are only doing it because we know when we're done that we're going to feel some sense of dopamine, enjoyment, right? And secondly, the second reason why we do things is the need, and I'm talking about a strong need to avoid pain. Human beings would do almost anything to avoid pain. And so when you understand this, you recognize that the only motivator that brings your ex back to you is when the pain of the breakup, the pain of losing you far outweighs whatever benefit or pleasure that they think that they might be getting by either being single or by dating someone else. So when you understand that this is about pain, then you realize that there's nothing that you can do. There's nothing that you can say to your ex that's as effective as them feeling some kind of void in their heart. It's them getting to a point where they're sitting at home alone and they're reflecting and thinking about you and feeling like they need to fix things with you. This is the only reason they come back. So the quickest way to get your ex to that point where they care or where they feel this level of pain is by no contact. This is the only way. Because if you're still around, if your ex has unlimited access to you, then they're not really in any pain because they haven't lost anything. They haven't lost anything. Your ex knows if they get bored, if they want to talk to you, they can just pick up the phone, call you, and you will be right there to accept them. Right? So you have to make sure that your ex is actually losing you by taking away your presence, taking away the benefits of them being able to have unlimited access to you. And what happened initially is that they'll likely call you or text you just to see where you stand. You have to be indifferent. Do not give your ex so much of your time. Do not give them any affection. Let them realize that they are potentially losing you forever. Okay? And when they feel this, that's when the pain becomes more of a reality. That pain turns into fear and they feel like, I might lose this person forever. If I don't take action, if I don't do something, if I don't call or text them, they will be out of my life forever. And this is the only reason why exes come back. Do not call them, do not text them. That's just not effective. The best thing you can do is to disappear and let them start to miss you. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. I hope that brings you a lot of clarity and understanding about how effective no contact can be and what actually draws your ex back to you. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and like it. It does mean so much to me and it does a lot for the channel, so I truly appreciate you for doing that. If you have any thoughts or comments, please drop them in the comments below and I will try to get back to as many comments as possible. Thank you so much for your feedback. You have truly made this process and this career so worthwhile. So I'm truly thankful to be able to help each and every one of you. If you have any questions and you want to talk to me directly, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. You can book a one-on-one coaching session with me and I'll be happy to talk to you so we can actually make a plan to put you in the best position to get the outcomes that you want. This is what I love to do. Okay, lastly, follow me on my other social media channels. I have Instagram and TikTok, and I'm releasing videos on there every single day at this point. So thank you all so much. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.